Like Jamie mentioned, it was good to get to play some regular season or out of conference games. I thought again it was another weekend where our team improved throughout the weekend. I thought at home the first game we were a little sloppy to start, and I thought we came on, and then I thought at Bowling Green a really good test, a really tough building to play in. Thought the guys played really well for 60 minutes and got the job done.
To get a win early and have the guys see results for what they're doing, how significant is that? So that sort of thing's just off the table.
No, for sure. You want these guys have worked really hard, and I think the brand of hockey we're trying to play is not an easy brand, and you have to be in really good physical shape. You have to be thinking on the ice all the time. You have to practice that way and train that way, and so certainly Saturday's game at Bowling Green was one of those games where you want to see the guys get rewarded. Because I really did think we were the better team for 60 minutes. And for them to be down a goal and to stay with it, to tie it, then to have a power play, really crunch time. You get an opportunity on the power play like that. And they end up calling it a 5-minute major. Dan Sturgis did a really good job calling down to challenge it, to give us that opportunity. I think that showed a lot of poise in the group. So huge to have some positive reinforcement with a win.
Adam, the number of shots you got late on Friday and then the entire game on Saturday, something we haven't seen much of. Has that been an area of concentration?
Yeah, I mean, we're more interested in scoring chances. I think the volume of shots, we look at that, but we're into scoring chances, creating great A's. And we really want to try to put teams on their heels, And so when you play as a 5-man unit without the puck, the game becomes a little more predictable, and it's all about for us trying to get to the inside offensively. And I think we had maybe 15 scoring chances the first night and 25 the second night. And those are pretty good numbers. It's tough. Usually, if you get over 15, it's a pretty good night. So 25 on the road was a good night.
You just alluded to this brand of hockey. I've heard your players talk about it. What is it? How do you describe your brand of hockey?
We've used 3 words with our guys: playing smart, fast, and hard. And I think it can go in a lot of different ways. You talk about smart with the puck, smart without it. We want to be fast with the puck, fast without it, and we want to be hard with the puck and hard without it. And we want to play with the puck. We want to dictate how the game's played. We want to eliminate teams' time and space when we don't have the puck, and then when we do have it, we want to create time and space and support it and play with the puck. So again, I think the guys originally, when you start talking about playing this way, players get excited, and then once you dig in on how hard you have to work and how hard you have to train to play this style, you have to be in really good shape, and that's one thing I really think we've done a good job. The group, from when they got here in July to now, I feel like our team, we still have room to grow for sure, and that's going to be the message today. Like, you enjoy playing this way and you have success. Like, we've only been at it really for 5.5 weeks here, and so we got to keep pushing ourselves conditioning wise so we can be even better at it. Yeah, I mean, but I do think we have personnel. I do, and I think that sometimes I've always felt like coaches sometimes don't give players enough credit for what they're capable of doing. We got to believe in them, and not a false belief either, and teach them in certain moments. And for us, effort, attitude, that's going to show up in as far as on tape, and you're going to be held accountable. Puck decisions, we're going to teach you those moments, and we're going to try to develop a team that supports the puck really well. And I feel pretty confident the last 5.5 weeks we've gotten better at it. We're not where we need to be. We're going to keep working at it.
Coach, you talked about all that, and then you see the freshmen really, especially on the offensive end. I think it's 3 freshmen with the 3 goals this year so far for you guys. Just talk about that group and what that means moving forward, and how important is it for them to get some early success.
Yeah, you know what? I think the freshman group's done a really good job of coming in and putting their head down and working. I think that's really important when you're talking about a team. Certainly those guys have had good starts to the season, but having that humble approach where they're still confident, but not coming into the locker room, walk around like I'm some big shot. Like, I think that's really important for what we're trying to do, and I think each one of them's done a really good job of that. Carson's had a really good start to the season. Russell, same way. You know, they're smart. They've had some chemistry here together. Bazgal's played really well for us. He's a steady defenseman. We knew that coming in. You know, he was one of the top defensemen on a really good USHL team. Tiernan Chowdy's competitive and smart and does things the right way. And obviously Victor Herdig's a guy we're really excited about. So I think when you look at that group of guys, you know, Gavin Best's another one that hasn't played yet, but he's done a really good job in practice, worked. He's competitive. So that's a good sign for the future of the program.
A lot of times in a game, you know, you're so focused on what's going on in the game. But did you ever have a chance to look up around at the arena to see the people who were in attendance? And what did you think about the turnout for your season opener on Friday?
Yeah, no, it looked to me like a good crowd. You know, it was, you know, the student section here, we're really proud of it. You know, I think their support, they're passionate, they're there early. They stay the whole game. You know, I think that's really important to our team, and we got to give them, our job is to give them something to get excited about, and we're working at it. And I think we're getting better. And then there's a lot of people that have come to Spartan hockey games for a long time, and I've ran into a lot of them in the community. I'm at the rink watching my boys play, run into them, and you can sense the passion for Spartan hockey, and for them to come out and support us it's a big deal. Good.
Just tell us a little about UMass Lowell.
Yeah, good, really good team. Every year they're either in the tournament or knocking on the door. You know, they think they started the year as a top 15 team. Very well coached, very competitive. You know, our challenge against them will be trying to get to the inside. They're a team that really prides themselves on defending, and then can catch you in transition. So. We got to have 3 really good practices to get ready for the weekend. Good. Yep. Thank you.